This is the History of Portugal podcast, an Eat to My Own Beat podcast. New episodes every Friday. Check us out on our Facebook page, the History of Portugal podcast, on YouTube, as well as my website, www.eattomyownbeat.com.
Welcome back to episode 136 of the History of Portugal podcast. Almohad attacks between 1179 and 1184. The reprisals of Sancho's daring Triana raid, as it came to be known, is quick to follow. In 1179, the Almohads invaded Portugal for the second time. They attacked Abrantes, whose castle they were unable to take. A Muslim fleet also raided the suburbs of Lisbon. A major landmark in Portuguese history was achieved in 1179 as the papal decree Manifestus Probatum. Portugal was acknowledged as the independent kingdom by the Vatican, largely as a result of the efforts of King Alfonso against the Muslims. In 1180, the Almohads attacked Portugal a third time. A fleet of galleys departed from Seville to raid the Portuguese coast on this year, and under these circumstances, the Battle of Cape Eschweiler was fought on the 15th of July, in which the first admiral of Portugal, Dom Foz Rufino, defeated the Muslim fleet. He then left for Quetta and captured the ships on its harbor. In late 1180, an Almohad army departed from Seville under the leadership of Muhammad ibn Yusuf ibn Wabandun, who besieged Evora. While the detachment destroyed a Caruche, he carried its residents, defended it to captivity. While the siege of Evora was ongoing, a Portuguese fleet of 21 galleys, commanded by Foz Rufino, was defeated by a fleet of 51 Muslim galleys. At Evora, however, the Almohads were forced to lift the siege and return to Seville. The Almohad Caliph Abu Yaqub Yusuf crossed the Strait of Gibraltar at the head of the large army in 1184 and moved through Seville, and Badajoz invaded Portugal for the fourth time. He besieged Santarém, then defended by Alfonso Henriques and his heir Prince Sancho. Once the news of the siege of Badajoz spread, King Ferdinand II of Leon gathered an army and marched out to aid the Portuguese. The Caliph ordered a detachment to attack Lisbon, but the orders were poorly transmitted, and once part of the army withdrew, the rest of its forces began leaving as well. They attempted to restore order. He was struck and died on the road shortly afterwards on July 29, 1184.
Thank you for listening to the History of Portugal podcast, a Eat to My Own Beat podcast. New episodes every Friday. Get more information on the History of Portugal podcast on Facebook, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. Check out www.eattomyownbeat.com for more information on our travels.